I was given a privilege in being born in Oregon, even though I faced challenges that not a lot of my peers were facing. So I started to think about what I really wanted and what I really wanted to write about. And I knew that the only place that I could do that was West Virginia. I think it's really easy to get pigeonholed in creative nonfiction into telling one story, but creative nonfiction isn't just essays or memoir, it's research and poetry and lyricism and imagination in all the same ways that other traditional writing styles are. So this is a part of a portrait that I'm working on about my father. Somewhere between the French Quarter and the Oregon State Mental Hospital, my father told me he tried to kill my mother. He gargled a laugh. You don't even know how much I hurt your mom. He related then that his absence from my life until my 6th Christmas had been the result of an imprisonment in the state hospital for a violent attack on my mother at her job, a disabled children's center. She sighed when I told her this news. I was 22, drunk in my apartment. You were never supposed to know. Later, when I started talking to him again, the story changed. It became a scuffle over a guitar. He had been showing someone how they could break into their house, and cops had driven by. He got busted for coke. We went 5 years without meeting. 20 to 25, 55 to 60. We made promises to reunite when we could. Eventually, I returned to Oregon, defeated, and like that 6th Christmas, he comes into my life with presents that don't fit and painful observations about my and every other woman's appearance. You date big men because you want to hide behind them, he told me once, but you're too big to hide. I remembered this at his 60th birthday party while I peed in the closet with a toilet in it at his buddy Charlie's place. The man I'd be marrying the next day was sitting at the bar next to my father and a woman named Beatrice from Romania, holding in a hideous grin the most decayed set of teeth I'd ever seen. My father outweighs my fiancé by 50 pounds, but is 2 inches shorter. Is this another big man to hide behind? Dad's hand was between Beatrice's legs while her husband looked away, and my fiancé stared at the closet, waiting for me to return. I opened the door post-flush and walked to him. Without a word, I took his hand and led him upstairs to the room we were sleeping in, apologizing in Morse code hand squeezes. He comforts me back and holds my shuddering, sobbing form. My father didn't understand why it was a secret about Mom, nor could he keep exploring the not-so-rigid lines of another person's consent. 5 years before I was born, a woman died having a heart attack behind the wheel. Her car hit my father head-on, crushing his skull through the front windshield. Upon waking 10 days later, he immediately started cracking jokes, prompting the demise of his second marriage, then my mom, later, then none. My father grasps for love he believes he deserves, that he earned in life through suffering. He believes, like most white men of a certain age, that life owed him more than this, that I owe him more than this.